What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video. It's another week, and this week we have got the return of the Hollywood GE. Not one of my favorite GEs, but I've got a couple of really good builds that I'm going to release over the next couple of days to help you get through it. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and let's get straight into it. Right, okay, so if you're not just going to run your regular build for this and you want some tips on what you can run, this is what I kind of recommend. So let's have a look at the details first of all. Rogues have outfitted all hostile factions with energy shields, which deflect the majority of typical damage. However, these shields have proven quite dangerous if introduced to the proper stimuli. Damaging shields, hostiles with explosives, EMP damage, or any kind of specialization weapon will result in their shields burning out, causing an explosion and dropping special ordnance. Agents are advised to arm themselves with as many explosives as they can, carry and do their best to maintain deadly conflagration, is that saying? As they eradicate America's enemies. Be advised, veteran and elite enemies are armed with more advanced shields and may withstand multiple assaults. Right, okay, so what comes to mind is using our flamethrower. Our flamethrower is extremely good with this. I'm going to go down to this public event here. There's a load in this area and I can give you quite a few good examples. The other thing with the flamethrower is obviously it's not very effective on dogs, but we can use our sidearm to make them susceptible to dogs, and then happy days. I'm not running any kind of modifiers because obviously you can't when it comes to the GE. I have got the Scorpio on, but that again can be any gun of your choice. Run in EMP and do a lot of insane damage right off the rip. Did you? That is like crazy. Didn't quite kill the guys that I kind of wanted to, but it gets better. Just wait, there's more. But what we've got to do is we've got to kill some guys. Shock, so that we can stack up our ammo on our specialization weapon. I mean, they all just kind of died anyway. The EMP has never been deadlier. Oh, we've got some spec weapon ammo there. That is nice. That gives a good example for that as well. And this is heroic open world as well, so it's not like I'm messing around on, you know, easy or anything like that. Oh, we have got some spec ammo now. And you constantly regenerate the spec ammo anyway from this. Once you get going, it's very easy to continue. Make sure we're going the right way. Just ends up being an absolute ton of fun, really. I mean, there's nothing better than blasting your EMP and everything kind of just dying. Like, you know, a few more hits and nothing really survives. And you can keep yourself out of trouble as well, because the EMP goes through walls and stuff. I could really do it from the other side of this wall here if I really wanted to, and not kind of cause myself any problems. As long as you're within range, obviously. We're gonna, whoa, watch out. Get ourselves in cover. How did that flame not set him on fire? What's that all about? Please set on fire. There we go. And as you can see, he blows up and it does an absolute ton of damage to him. Just don't be a noob like me and almost get yourself killed when you're recording. And obviously with the set I'm running as well, the flame will spread if there's more than one of them, which is obviously a huge benefit too. Look at that, that's great. Excuse me, sir. Barbecue season.
Access key detected. Progress halted.
Not today. I just do so much damage when it comes to the spec and the EMP. It's crazy. But obviously you can kind of alter this as, you know, whichever way you want. I'll just finish this event and I'll show you the build dogs. We've rambled on for way too long. Where are they coming from this time? Same again. Oh, so right, okay, so I can actually show you now. Actually, let me get rid of this guy. So you switch to your spec, load it with that, switch back to this, and then just go ham. Oh, and it doesn't kill it. It kills dogs. That's weird. Oh, there we go. The explosion killed it anyway, so we're kind of fine. See ya. And just make sure, obviously, you collect your spec weapon ammo afterwards, because that kind of just keeps you going, right? And I have got my skill on there, my fire starter skill for my chems. Just in case of an emergency, really. If you want to do something from distance, you could. If you don't want to be as close, obviously you have to be fairly close with the specialization weapon. But it's just kind of nice to be using the specialization weapon for a change. Alright, so if you wanted to know what it was I was running, you probably guessed it already. Here we are. So Scorpio, we don't really need it, but it's just kind of nice to have any gun you want. Make sure you equip the fire starter, because damaged enemies lose 50% burn resistance for 5 seconds. I should have put both rounds on the mini tank, and I probably would have been alright. Only having one on obviously caused me a few extra problems. Then you want, obviously, you need the flamethrower. That is part of the build. Then you want some golden gear gloves or electric gloves. Either are fine, with skill tier, status effects, and skill haste rolled everywhere. Then put yourself on the vial mask for some extra damage with skill haste, so we get the damage from toxic delivery as well. Then we've got Eclipse Protocol on, which is just insanely good anyway for absolutely everything. Status effects, skill haste, Hasbro, and then indirect transmission. Your status effects now spread on kill to all enemies within 10 meters and refresh the duration. Really good. Status effects and skill haste on. The backpack, though, amps the damage you deal to status effects enemies by 30%, which makes this even stronger. Then with the chest piece, status effects, skill haste, but we also get the talent as well. Increases the indirect transmission range from 10 meters to 15, and then refreshes the percentage from 50% to 75%. Eclipse Protocol is just so good. And then the holster with status effects, and the knees with status effects. Don't have to go all status effects if you don't want to. It just makes them burn for longer. If you feel like you're killing them in plenty of burn time, you could put skill haste on. So then that would bring up your EMP time quicker, you know, so lower the time that you can just blast with your EMP. I just use this because it's my general day-to-day build, but loading it with skill haste instead of the status effects in some places will just bring that timeline down a little bit for you. If we go into here, I don't think we have anything to show, but what I can very quickly show is if I go into the EMP, you can see the cooldown is 17 seconds. So it's quite a big cooldown. But like I said, you can spec into that a little bit better and bring that down. We've got the charge speed there, which we don't really need, but we can put 6% skill haste on there, which is actually pretty nice. And we're going to put radius on as well there. So we've already brought it down to 16 seconds there as well. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of options. But that is going to be it for the video. I hope you have a fantastic time in Hollywood. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.